Here are Samsung's newest foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, the Z Flip 8, and the all-new Galaxy Z Fold 8. Now, you might not think of yourself as a folding phone kind of person, but these devices, they might change your mind. Android has been in the foldable game for a long time. I mean, Samsung is on their 8th generation here. And together, we've figured out a thing or two about how to make these devices great for anybody, not just power users. Actually, I think we figured out a thing or three. Yeah, there's 3 things I want to talk about. First, just look at these devices. It's just incredible hardware. They're very thin, they're very light, they have very good cameras and very, very good battery life. But rather than dig all the way into all the specs, lots of creators are going to do that for you, I just want to point out a really obvious thing. There are 3 different sizes. Android has always been about choice, and these choices mean that you can pick a device that actually fits your life instead of making your life fit your device. Let's start with the Galaxy Z Flip 8. It is thinner and lighter than ever, and I love it because I have the full power of a phone when I open it up, but if I want a chiller experience, the FlexWindow on the outside handles that. This is a phone that can help change your relationship to your phone. Plus, it's just small and fun, and they've got a new camcorder mode that's really fun to play with. On the other end of the spectrum is the Z Fold 8 Ultra. This is a productivity machine. Samsung has increased the battery, sped up the charging, improved the cameras, and kept it super thin and light. They've also adjusted the bezels to make it easier to open. You get this big screen when you open it up, and in a first for foldables, the inside screen is anti-reflective, and it's also brighter too. This is a power user device. It is great for browsing and multitasking and reading. It's comparable in size and weight to big slab phones, but it folds. And finally, it's Goldilocks time. This is the all-new Z Fold 8. It is a smaller foldable that opens up into a larger 16 by 10 7.6 inch screen, which, by the way, is a very good aspect ratio for watching video. I love this thing. Let me tell you why. It has the benefits of being a small phone in your pocket or walking around and using the outside screen, but you can open it up and get more. It is great for reading and watching YouTube or other videos, but often I'll just open it and turn it and get all the benefits of having a big phone. All right, that was a very long first thing, but here's the TLDR. You can pick the phone that works for you, and these foldables aren't just for power users. The second thing I mentioned is that Android has been at foldables for a long time, and we've learned some things, and all the things that we've learned make for better foldables. For example, we have helped Android developers optimize their apps for multiple screen sizes, from the smallest to the biggest, and at every aspect ratio. We've also done a lot of work with multitasking. You can do popover windows, split screen, and you can keep the taskbar at the bottom for fast app switching. Here's another example on the Z Flip. The FlexWindow on the outside has a new interface that's easier to navigate, and it's easier to get any app you want open on it. Also, notifications on Android are still second to none, and now I can triage all of them on the FlexWindow and then just move on with my day. Oh, and while we're talking about optimization, it is now easier than ever to switch to Android. It's wireless and all of your apps and info transfer over better, right on down to your home screen layout. All right, the third thing that these phones come with is intelligence features that help these phones get stuff done for you so that you can focus on what you actually want to be doing. For example, Samsung has improved Now Nudges, those things that pop up contextually relevant information. They're now in more places so that you don't have to go hunting into another app for the information you want to put inside the app you're actually using. And these phones are also getting Gemini intelligence features. These are really cool. We are expanding task automation, where Gemini can get stuff done for you by directly automating apps. It will now work in over 40 apps for things like retail purchases, dinner reservations, travel experiences, and event tickets. You just ask Gemini to do something, and then you give it permission to access the app, and then it does it for you in the app while you're doing something else. Of course, you're always in control, you can stop at any time, and the final checkout processes are left to you to complete. We are also including Gemini Notebook, which is the new name for Notebook LM. Gemini Notebook is great for more focused projects. So for example, I have a notebook for all of my old schoolwork so I can get refreshers on that philosophy course or I forgot all the stuff. But because it's my stuff in a notebook, the answers that it creates are grounded in what actually happened in my class. You can create audio overviews, videos, quizzes, infographics, and more. Plus, you can also find your notebooks in the main Gemini app. And on Android, it is easy to share files, documents, links, whatever, to specific notebooks from anywhere on your phone. Okay, let's sum up. Incredible hardware that offers you tons of choice to pick the phone that actually fits your life, optimized software that works across any screen size, and amazing Gemini intelligence features that help you get more done with less tapping and hunting around. You know, maybe I didn't need to make it 3 things. Honestly, maybe it's just one thing. You should check out these phones.